last slide we understand the phylum Porifera and phylum Cnidaria. Okay, now we understand the phylum Ctenophora. So what is the phylum Ctenophora? The phylum Ctenophora, so it's a comb jellies. It's a bioluminescence character also. Okay, it's a bioluminescence and is examples of comb jellies. The phylum Ctenophora is also exclusively is a marine, and the body is a radially symmetrical. So this is also a tissue level. Okay, so the germ layers is the diploplastic animals, and it's having a tissue level of organization. Last slide, what is the name of the phylum pa? We study the tissue level of organization. Yeah, that is phylum Cnidaria. Phylophorifera is a cellular level of organization. Very good. Okay, so this is the diploplastic. So what is the diploplastic ma? In the first slide, that is the basis of classification, we studied that. What is the diploplastic? The germ layers of, yeah, that is ectoderm and endoderm, that is called as the diploplastic. Okay, so in this the mesogilia is different from that of the Cnidaria. What is the difference between the diploplastic animals of Cnidaria and Ctenophora? Okay, so in this different of the mesogilia is nothing but there is a in between the ectoderm and endoderm, in between one of the jelly like substances, that is called as a mesogilia. Okay, டிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக் அனிமல்லாம் எக்டோடர்மி என்டோடர்முக்கு நடுவில் இடையில இருக்கிற ஒரு சின்ன லேயர் தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ மீசோகிலியா. ஓகே, ஸோ தீஸ் ஆர் த மீசோகிலியா ஒன்லி டிஃப்ரென்ஷியேட் த Ctenophora and Cnidaria. Can you understand? In phylum Ctenophora, we study the structures of comb jellies. The comb jellies is having the cells is called as the amoebocytes. In what type of cells? In Porifera ma, that is conocytes or collar cells. In Cnidaria, yeah, that is cnidocytes or cnidoplast with the singing cells. Okay, but in this condition of the Ctenophora, that is the examples of comb jellies contains a amoebocytes, or it is a smooth muscle cells, amoebocytes and smooth muscle cells. Okay, so in the comb jellies having look like a structure of 8 external rows of ciliated comb plates. See the structure, it is having them 8 external rows. So these are the rows of ciliated and is a comb plates. What is the role of these, the ciliated comb plates of comb jellies? It will be helpful in the locomotion. What is the meaning of locomotion ma? That is movement. Always the cilia is a helpful for in a locomotion na. Okay, va cilia nale adu edukku help pannu, it's a helpful for movement. Okay, so it is called as the comb jellies is called as sea walnuts. What is the reason the comb jellies we called as the sea walnuts? Because the comb jellies having a 8 external rows of ciliated comb plates which is used in locomotion. The comb jellies is also having the cells is amoebocytes and smooth muscle cells. So the comb jellies is called as the walnuts. Can you understand? What is the examples of phylum Ctenophora? Yeah, comb jellies. Okay, already I said that comb jellies are the bioluminescence. Underline which one is the examples of bioluminescence, that is the comb jellies. Why it is called as a bioluminescence? What is the meaning of bioluminescence? So it will be emitting a light, it having a ability to emitting a light, that is called as the bioluminescence. So it is a well marked in Ctenophoras. All Ctenophoras, that is the bioluminescence, they have the ability to emitting a light. Okay, so this is having a lack of nematocyst. What is the meaning of nematocyst ma? Yeah, but in the last conditions, that is a phylum Cnidaria, the nematocyst with singing cells. Okay, so this Ctenophora, it will be lacking of the cells. Okay, but is also it's a possessing a special type of cell. What is the name of the special type of cells is present in? That is a lasso cells, or otherwise it is called as a goloblast. Okay, so what is the role of this the goloblast? It will be helpful in food capture. In last slide, the comb gel is having a cells is called as a amoebozoids and is a smooth muscle cells and is also a ciliated comb plates. But the common character of the ctenophora having a lysocells or coloblast cells which is helpful in food capture. Can you understand, ma? The digestion of the ctenophora is both extracellular and intracellular. Only the cellular level only. First we studied about the phylum Porifera. That only is the intracellular digestion. Next Cnidaria is both extracellular and intracellular. So these also is the same. Can you understand, ma? So in this condition, sexes are not separate. That is called as a monoecious. Okay. In sponges also there is no separate. Okay, female and male, all it will be present in same body. What is the name of the term we called as monoecious? Yeah, that is hermaphrodites. Okay, so in sponges we wrote that the hermaphrodites is nothing but is the same individual or both having a female and male reproductive is present. Okay, that is called as a monoecious or it is a hermaphrodites. Okay, so this is the conditions is reproduced only by the sexual reproduction. But in Cnidaria, what type of reproduction? Cnidaria, yeah, this is having a polyp and medusa. Polyp is asexual and medusa is a sexual reproductions. Okay. Next is the fertilization is the external and this is the development is a indirect. What is the name of the larval stages of this ctenophora? That is called as a side bit larva. What is the name of the larva? Side bit larva. Okay students, நான் ஆல்ரெடி சொன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு டேப்லர் காலம் போட்டு என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கணும், இப்போ ஃபைலம் தேர்டு நம்ம வந்துட்டோம். என்னது? ctenophora. What is the name of the larva? That is side bit larva. Okay, next is what is the examples of ctenophora? One is Pleurobrachia, another one is Ctenoplana. What is the examples? Pleurobrachia and Ctenoplana. Small revise about the phylum Ctenophora. The Ctenophora is in a marine animal and is a radial symmetrical. It is a tissue level of organization is a diploplastic. What is the differentiate between the Cnidaria and the Ctenophora of a tissue level? So it's a mesogilia is a different. Okay. So next is we studied the comb gellus. What is the type of cells? Amoebozoids and smooth muscle cells. So it is having eight external rows of ciliated comb plates. So it's helpful in locomotion. The comb gellus is called as the sea walnuts. So it is always emitting light. So it is called as a bioluminescence. It is a lack of stinging cells, but it possesses a special type of cells is called as a lysocells or coloblasts, which is also helpful in food capturing. So it is a monoecious and is a extracellular intracellular. So it's a indirect development and the larval stage is the side bit larva. What is the examples of phylum Ctenophora? It's a Pleurobrachia and Ctenoplana. Can you understand? Okay. Okay, next phylum is phylum Platyhelminthes. What is the meaning of platy? Platy is a broad or flat. Helminth, that is worm. So it is a flat worm. Otherwise it is called as flatworms. Okay. The flatworm is a dorsoventrally flattened body. ஸோ ஒரு ஃப்ளாட்டண்டாக ஒரு பாடி இருக்குமா, ஃப்ளாட்டண்டானா தரமட்டமாக ஒரு இது இருக்குது, வேர்ம்ஸ் இருக்குது. அந்த வேர்ம்ஸோட மேல் பகுதி என்னன்னு சொல்லுவோம், மேலே இருக்கிறத டார்சல் பார்ட். அதனுடைய அடிப்பகுதி, அதனுடைய பாடி ஃபுல்லாக வந்து எர்த் சர்ஃபேஸோடு அட்டாச் ஆகிருக்கா, தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ வென்ட்ரல் பார்ட். ஓகேவா? ஒரு அனிமல்ஸ் ஒரு திங்ஸ் வந்து ஃப்ளாட்டண்ட்டாக இருக்குது, நம்ம எர்த் சர்ஃபேஸ்க்கு ஃப்ளாட்டண்ட்டாக இருக்கிறத மேல் பகுதி என்னன்னு சொல்லுவோம், அப்பர் பார்ட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ டார்சல். த லோயர் பார்ட் அட்டாச் டு த எர்த் சர்ஃபேஸ், தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் அ வென்ட்ரல் பார்ட். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இந்த flatworms is a dorsoventrally flattened body, so it is called as a flatworms. Okay, so these are the animals are a bilateral symmetrical. The animals நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், bilateralaக சிமெட்ரிக்கலாக பிரிக்கலாம். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த ட்ரிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக். ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம பைலம் போரிஃபெரா இஸ் அ நோ ட்ரிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக் அந்த ஜெம் லேயர்ஸில் வரமாட்டாங்க. பட் இந்த நிடேரியா அண்ட் டீனோஃபோரா தட் இஸ் அ டிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக். Okay, two layer only. So in between ctenophora and cnidaria, that is a mesogilia is different. But in this condition, ஏன்னா அவங்கெல்லாம் டிஷ்யூ லெவல், இப்போ நம்ம எங்கே வந்துட்டோம், ஆர்கன் சிஸ்டம் லெவலுக்கு வந்துட்டோம். ஓகே, ட்ரிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக் இஸ் அ ஆர்கன் சிஸ்டம் லெவல். ஸோ ஆர்கன் சிஸ்டம் லெவல் ஆஃப் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் ஒன்லி ஹேவிங் அ ட்ரிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக். Hereafter all it will be triploplastic. Okay, so it is a triploplastic. நம்ம பார்க்குறப்ப platyhelminthes, acylminthus, next annelids. So these three compare, that is a coelomates, presence of coelomates. Okay, so this is the acoelomate. Platyhelminthes is the acoelomate, that is the absence of a coelomic fluid, but with having a well organ system level. Okay, so it's show the moderate cephalization and it's a unidirectional movement. So the platyhelminthes is a moderate cephalizations. Later I will explain what is a cephalizations. So these are the do you know part after one slide preview. Later you have to understand the cephalizations. Okay, so it will be show the moderate cephalizations and is the unidirectional movement. So the body is always is the entoparasites of animals including the human beings. So entoparasites, parasites na ஒட்டுண்ணி, நம்ம human beings இல்லைனா ஏதாவது ஒரு அனிமல்ஸோட இது என்ன பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கும், entoparasites animal flatworms சர்வை பண்ணும். ஓகேவா? What is the structure of the flatworms? So it is also a entoparasites. So with the helping of entoparasitic animals, so what is the necessary organs, it will be attached to the living organisms, that is the hooks and suckers. So the flatworms having a hooks and suckers. In your 10th standard also you have to study these platforms. Okay, so it is serves organs, it will be helpful to for anchorage or attachment to the living organisms. Okay, so the body is not a segmented, the body la enna agadu, there is no segmented, so it is called as the pseudo segmentation. Okay, some of the parasitic flatworms, it will be absorb nutrition is directly from the host. What is a host ma? The living things, which one can be attached to them for surviving life, that is called as the host. Okay, through their body surface. So இது வந்து டேரெக்டாகவே என்ன பண்ணிக்கிறோம், ஹோஸ்டோட அட்டாச் பண்ணி அதுக்கு தேவையான நியூட்ரிஷன்ஸை டேரெக்டாகவே அப்சர்வ் பண்ணிக்குவாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ வாட் இஸ் அ ஸ்பெஷல் லைக் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் இஸ் present in this entoparasites, that is the hooks and suckers. So it is a serves organs for attachment, no segmented, that is called as a pseudo segmentations. Okay, so it will be a parasitic, it getting absorbing nutrients directly from the host. Okay, through the body surface. Students, and now this is the organ system level. So this is the organ system level as a digestive system is strong present. But in these conditions of them, flatworms of a phylum Platyhelminthes like a liver fluke have an incomplete digestion. What is the differentiate between the complete and incomplete digestion? Yeah, the complete digestion means there is a differentiation of mouth and anus, but these are the incomplete digestion. The ingestion also same part and the egestion also in a same. Okay, there is no differentiation of mouth and anus, that is called as the incomplete digestions. Okay, what is the specialized excretory cells is present in this phylum Platyhelminthes or flatworms, that is a flame cells. Note it, what is the role of these flame cells? It will be helpful in osmoregulation and as the excretion. What is osmoregulation ma? Osmoregulation is water balance and maintain a pH. Okay, so these are the cells is, what is the role of this flame cells in Platyhelminthes? So osmoregulation and this excretion. Excretion means separating the waste particles or elevating the waste. Okay, so these are the sexes are not separate. What is the not separate sexes? That is the monoecious. What is the term we called as the monoecious? Yeah, that is hermaphrodites. Okay, so the fertilization is always in a internal, inside the body the fertilization is occur. Can you understand? So what is the specialized cells of Platyhelminthes? That is a flame cells. Okay, so what is the specialized cells of ctenophora? That is coloblast or lasso cells. Okay, the lasso cells helpful to in food capturing. So in this the specialized cells is called as a is a flame cells. Okay, the flame cells is helpful in is the osmoregulation and is the excretion. Next we understand the larval stages. So it will be the various larval stages to forming a full mature platforms. Okay, flatworms. So first it will be a merazidium, and the next is conditions of a sporocyst, and is a radia larva, and is the cercaria. Okay, so these are the 4 larval conditions occur, and next it will be forming a mature flatworms. Can you understand? In Ctenophora, what is the name of the larval stages, ma? Yeah, that is Cydebit larva. Okay. So, what are the 4 larval stages is present in Platyhelminthes? Merazidium. This is one of the 2 mark questions. Okay, and is also not correct of this Platyhelminthes. அந்த மாதிரி எது இல்லை அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி கேட்பாங்க. ஓகேவா, எல்லாத்தையும் கம்பைன் பண்ணி கொடுத்து. So next is Merazidium, sporocyst, and radia larva, and is a cercaria larva. Okay, so these are the 4 conditions of this life cycles. It will be attained as larval stage. Next it will be attained the adult. Can you understand? Some of the flatworms is having that is a liver flukes of flatworms. The polyembryony larval stages also occur. Okay, next is which one is having a high regeneration capacity of the Platyhelminthes? Planaria. Planaria is so the high regeneration capacity of Platyhelminthes. Note it, ma. What are the examples of Platyhelminthes? Taenia solium, tapeworm. Phaseola hepatica, liver fluke. Schistosoma, blood fluke. So these is the important 2 mark questions. So what is the examples of phylum Platyhelminthes tapeworm? So Taenia solium, liver fluke, Phaseola hepatica. Hepatic means is a liver. Okay, liver cells. So it's a liver fluke. It's a Phaseola hepatica. Blood fluke is a schistosoma. Thank you.